Hi, you guys. Hi there. I think there's two prayers. One said it couldn't work. And so what I need to do is delete that one. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. It said, sorry, try again. Hold on. Give me one. Uno momento, por favor. Hold on. Let me find YouTube. Let me find my live. I got to delete that one so people don't go to that one. So it said, sorry, we can't upload. Try again. So I tried again. Hold on one second. View your channel. Let me go live. So it's this one. And what I want to delete this. How do I delete this? Hold on, you guys. Uno momento. It's not letting me delete. So I hope people don't come here. Here we go. Edit video. 1 second. Maybe I can delete this way. Settings. No. Sorry, you guys. Well, anyway, it only says 1 in queue, so that's good news. But you guys are all here. So, sorry. Clarence, you don't allow that evil to be on you. Do not allow it to be on you. Okay, hold on. Geez, I hope people aren't missing my hold on. Hold the bus. Okay, well, I can only do this. So, all right. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Lisa, for coming. Lucky Girl can't be here. Hi, Water Lily. Oh, FYI. Hi, Ron. Lulu is not bleeding from her intestinal. She has had some sort of thing below the poop hole that was irritated. Might have got cut in when she was having a trim. Anyway, what happened was it was getting irritated, wasn't healing, and then it was bleeding when she went number 2. Okay, Leah, we got prayers for your retina. So anyway, I've got hundreds of prayers. So let me begin, okay? Whew. Where are we? All right, so here we go. Corrine, for Kelly's stomach issues and my T7 vertebrae fracture to heal. You guys take 3 deep breaths too. Are you ready? Breathe it out. Are you ready? Bring it in. Breathe it out. Bring it in. Breathe it out. Now we ask for the realm to please hear these prayers and please help us help those who need us. Okay, Villas. I'd like you to pray for my nephew PJ, who has bipolar disorder and is acting violently. Please pray that doctors can figure out his meds. And the most benevolent outcome. Lynn. My son is on the list. He is going through serious emotional problems. He truly needs prayer. He is now talking about suicide. I'm so worried he can't handle it. Okay. Okay. Um, hold on. Sorry, you guys. Where is it? Sorry. Okay. I'm going to tell you something, Lynn. There was a woman I just read. It was so profound what she told me. I'm going to put it in a piece of my book that involves reading others. And she lost a man that she only knew 7 months, the love of her life. It was like heaven. And then he died suddenly. So in her grief, she saw like an angelic form holding him in the arms. And this angelic form said to her, you guys will love this. Why do you grieve so hard? Are you grieving because you miss him? Or are you grieving because he's alive and you're not? Hello. Because we keep going. So suicide, there's no such thing as suicide. You know what I'm saying? We keep going. This is from M. Mossy. Thank you for taking my prayer request for my friends and family. 3 cousins who have knee issues. 2 of them will be having knee replacement surgery. Continued prayers for my friend Dave, who has T-cell lymphoma. My friend Mike's partner, Patty, who is battling brain cancer. Praying for both of them and their families. All right. Thank you, Mimi. Leslie, my son Jack needs a new job where he's appreciated and treated fairly. Amen. Kay, asking for prayers for a 20-month-old baby named Colton, born with congenital heart defect, and will be having open heart surgery for the 2nd time. I do not know his family, just a prayer for him. That's so sweet. I think this kid's going to be okay. I really do. Fail test. Please pray for my grandson's teammate's mom, Nicole Murray, multiple myeloma. No cure in bone. Oh. Okay. Darlene, thank you for taking prayers. Please pray for me and my son to move forward positively in life. Amen. Linda, please pray for my 96-year-old mother who is in a deep depression and mourning my brother who passed last October. He's not passed, but yeah, he's not passed. Please pray for my dear friend Judy, going through so many health and financial issues at age 78. She's having 2 seizures a day. Yuck. Plus skin cancer. Irene, I'm writing you again about Fabio. His condition has changed even a wee bit, and I was hoping that a very small part of recovery would be in play by now. Even having him alert to see his wife and children. We're still praying. He had fought viral encephalitis. Susan, please pray for Kevin that he gets a good report after his eye surgeries. Amen, Susan. Cheryl, my 96-year-old mother did not move into my brother's home. Oh, it was okay for maybe 2 weeks, but stressful for my brother. This past weekend, Mom became angry and upset, saying she wanted to go back to her home. She cannot walk and barely move her legs. Brother is trying to find a nice but affordable 24/7 care facility. Mom's response is she only wanted to move to the cemetery. So it was a bad day today. She wouldn't speak to anyone. You know, and they put a lot of head trips on their children, these people. 96 years old. She's had a whole life to live, but you want to make your children miserable with fear and wanting to know what the hell should I do. I'm so sorry she's doing that. That's head tripping you. Joe Lynn, asking for the most benevolent outcome for the following. Asking for truth to come out and the release of my innocent son that's in a Texas prison. That my great niece Alex to have a wonderful continued healing and be able to walk again. For my niece Bobby Ruth that is having surgery in January to remove her esophageal and her stomach up so she can eat again. Her esophagus, sorry. For Mel to have healing for all of his health issues. For you, for your UTI, etc. I'm doing good. I'm on a new medication. It's great. For my eyes to get more moisture, so the dry eyes will heal, and for the Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, and Russia. Amen. Purple Rain, please pray for my cousin's complete and successful removal of a cancerous tumor. One previously was suspect, but turned to be benign. Praying for a miraculous positive change for this new surgery. All right, girlfriend. Courtney would like a prayer request for my dog Hunter, who is experiencing respiratory problems right now. I wonder if he got that virus. Jerry, my heart condition is getting worse. Oh, Jerry, we love you and God help you. Courtney, I would like to request a prayer for my dog Hunter. Oh, same person. Sorry. Robin, please pray for my 90-year-old father-in-law, Don, for his continued recovery from his heart attack last month. My 90-year-old mother-in-law, Mary, that she stays healthy through the journey with him. And my 86-year-old mom, Noreen, in her battle with COPD, and my 88-year-old dad, Gene, in his journey with Alzheimer's. It's so sad, you know. They're going to go through this, the end of times, the end of days. They're going to paradise. We're the ones stuck here. Okay, could the Buffalo Bill, oh, Janice, could the Buffalo Bills please win a Super Bowl in my lifetime? So, Janice, I will tell you, when's the last time the Buffalo Bills won? Super Bowl, Buffalo Bills. I will tell you, one day I was praying for whoever, probably the 49ers. And so they won 2 league championships, 64 and 65. They appeared in a record 4 consecutive Super Bowl, but they lost each one. Have they ever? They've never won a Super Bowl. Okay. So anyway, while I was praying, I heard a man say to me, God doesn't favor anyone. So it's unfortunate, but he only goes in whoever, may the best man win. But I we can say the prayer, but it doesn't work like that. Okay, Paula would like to have a prayer for my nephew who went on a job interview this past Friday. He said it sounded really interesting. He was interested. Also prayers for Kathy and her cancer treatments, Allison and her nerve pain, blessings to the earth for all it's going through, prayers for the war zones. May this too shall pass be abundant. Amen, Paula. Nancy, prayers of love and comfort to victims of wars and conflicts around the world and to all those in prison for any cause. Darlene, requesting prayer for my dear friend, Connie Beth, who's suffering with intestinal issues. She has a major UTI. Doctors have tracked illness to parasites that are also impacting her white cell count. Ooh. Janet, could you please put my name on the prayer list for a complete healing of my kidneys and liver? Sandra, I'm requesting prayers for my sister, Kathy. She just got out of the hospital in Houston, Texas with pneumonia. Also requesting prayers for my daughter, Brittany, and I, and our income increases in 2024 so we can find our own place. Amen. Oh, it's Water Lily. Karen, please pray for my friend, Rob. His cancer is growing fast and his labs won't allow him to have treatment. Praying for his platelets to be 50 and above, and miracles can happen. Angela, it's Angie. I really enjoy your show. I would like to ask for prayers for my current job. I'm being bullied at work. I've applied for short-term disability because I'm having terrible anxiety attacks. I lost 2 months of pay because HR told me I should go out on a short-term disability, but I got denied when I applied. You know what, Angela? As best as you can, find a new job and don't allow them to stand in you keep a white circle of love around you. Do not allow them. You're reactive. You're overreacting right now. So do not allow them to stand in your realm. Prayers for healing for Hashim Award Tani, paralyzed from the chest down from a shooting. Oh, is that one of the, in Vermont? Yeah, that's one of the students and a good-looking student. This is Bobby. Please pray for my husband, Tim. He lost his job back in June. He's had a hard time finding something new. And it's so many jobs out there, and it's amazing. People are having a hard time finding something new. Please pray for him to find a new job in Atlanta, Georgia very soon, giving his confidence back. He'll get a job. Don't worry about that. Maureen, could you please add me to your prayer list for Tuesday? Whenever I have a blood test, the results show my tests are all over the place. Could you send a prayer to have a blood be steady and working perfectly? Amen, Maureen. Debbie, hello, Linda. Please pray for most benevolent outcome for my career as a mental health nurse practitioner. My vision is to be a conduit of healing for people that are struggling with mental illness. And you'll get that done, Debbie. Wendy, prayers for my migraines I've had now for a week. Healing for my daughter, Jessica, and my grandson, Aiden, both grieving for our dog, Bear. Aww. Maria, prayer for me, please. I got a pulmonary embolism. My life was saved, but I have an enormous side effect from some medication. I look like a zombie. I couldn't eat anything because of the side effects of the medication. She was in the hospital for a month, so she really needs prayers and help. Connie, please pray for me as a teacher who is being harassed by a female parent. Her daughter is often checked out of my 6-hour ELA class and misses her next class as well, to the tune of 20 plus days. I guess this is a mother cussed me out in the hallway in front of her daughter, young son, and anyone in earshot. She also took her complaint to the district. I understand that she did that to her son's 4th grade teacher in August and transferred him to another school. She's plugged with non-compatible. I think they all know she's not a very good person. Her daughter told me she has to babysit her younger siblings. Our school is in danger of going into corrective action by Arizona Department of Education, who wants to defund the bilingual school. They won't be able to do it. And this woman you put the white light around you and you encircle her with a white light. And you hope that she doesn't hurt herself or others. But encircle her, because whatever negative she puts out will come right back. Okay. Michelle, please pray for the healing of my body, my back and liver mainly. I need to get better. Okay, Michelle. Okay. Eileen, I just received news my cousin suffered seizures at work. He is a captain of the police. They found a tumor the size of a baseball in his head. Is having surgery Monday. Please say prayers. All right, girlfriend. Dear Linda, please pray for my daughter Jennifer, who lost her job in 2020. She is working temporarily, but looking more permanent. Don't worry, she'll get a better job. I just heard that. Carolyn, I hope you are well. I need your prayer to help my son who is mentally ill. He will not take his medication. That's always the case. Hold on, I don't know what this is about. Okay. So he attacked a man who he thinks stole his son. He is delusional, obsessed with this. The boy is not my son. DNA proves this. He has been charged with assault, 2, attempted murder. The man is okay, no injury. Please pray for him. And you know what? It's good if he's isolated and in a facility where they'll give him his medicine. Nivra, please send light and love, healing and speedy healing and recovery for my friend Deborah, who was just diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and will begin chemo. Carol, I've been asking for the last 2 weeks for prayers for my husband, and I'm going to ask again. Scans show possibility of lung cancer, and we can't get a biopsy until the 20th. So I'm in agony over this, and I don't blame you, Carol. I'm hoping enough prayers, maybe his lungs will look better. Amen. Let's do that. Carson, here's what happened. I recently lost my regular website work unexpectedly. Oh, wait, this is really long. This is somebody writing. So these people just need website work. That's what they're looking for. It's kind of a long letter, but just website work for these people, please. Diane, I've been diagnosed with a rare bone marrow cancer. It's incurable at this time, but I'm seeking treatment to get my red blood cells up. I've tried to stay positive. And don't be fearful, Diane. Hand it over. If it's time to go, it's time to go. I know that sounds crazy, but don't be afraid of it, because that's when people. Vince, may I have prayers for the healing of my hypothyroidism in myself and my mom, and for the regeneration of connective tissues in my shoulders and hips. God, Vince, you're awfully young for all that. Jane, for Linda, days after hysterectomy to undergo chemo for ovarian cancer, she is my devoted healer, counselor, stuck with full-time for a paralyzed stroke, mostly long-term vegetative husband. Okay, so we'll pray for her. Jolly, please pray for Elena Brown that her gallstone surgery is a success and handles the pain and any other abdominal issues. She'll be better after this surgery. Roxanne, could we please pray for a family friend's daughter, Raylee? She is in her early 20s. She has breast cancer and is starting chemo. Her test came back and she has thawed out her body. We need prayer for her and her family to be strong. I don't know what this last sentence I can't understand, but we will pray. Also for my brother who is now in jail due to his mental state. You know, he doesn't deserve to be in jail. He needs to be in a mental facilities. Okay. Carol, I'd like prayers from Nancy and her husband, Chris. Nancy has childhood diabetes and is having issues with the new pump she got. Please ask for help to get the pump regulated. And her husband has been living with some nerve disorder, hasn't figured out by the doctor, so he has very bad issues walking and migraine headaches. Oh, migraines are the worst. So we'll pray for them. Carol. Thank you for prayer, and I am asking you to pray for my adult daughter, Anne. Please, Lord, help her with the depression she has that is further caused by her drinking and overeating. Please help her to reach out and seek a therapist. Please help our family to find stronger ways to support her and help her so she can create a good life and happiness for herself. Let her know that we are there to help her. And let me tell you something, Em. You tell her that, you know, it's wonderful to be alive, because what she's doing is not with the living. She's not with the living. Okay. Prayers for President Carter. TS for Jim. He had a consult with radiology. The cancer is in the left lung. The nodules are at the bottom of the diaphragm. The affected lymph nodes are in 3 spots in the middle of the lung and spread out. And you believe in miracles, my friend. Joanne, prayer for a harmonious new home and life in 2024. Bridget, sending prayer requests for financial security. I'm really struggling with staying positive and staying the course since leaving a decade-long abusive marriage. I have come so far and I'm so grateful. That's the key. You're grateful. But I'm tired. I'm so very tired, and I could use the hand of God in my life. I know He is there, but I truly am exhausted. Be careful about repeating that to yourself. You hand it over and say, into thy hands I commence my spirit. Stephanie, sister friend Gloria, asking for prayers, having shoulder surgery end of November, wants everything to be okay and handle the pain. Sister Regina loves prayers. So asking for my bratty little sister, not really bratty, just an ongoing joke between her and I, for all the family and other families that had family time. Love during the holiday season, that they were all safe from viruses that they were exposed. Lastly, big prayers to cousin Linda and all that she does for us. Oh, that's my cousin Steph. And we do want prayers for Regina, my cousin with ALS. She just really, I sent her birthday flowers yesterday, but I haven't heard anything. But I say prayers for her health all the time. Please pray, Jamie, please pray for my sister Trisha. She is waiting to hear from cardiologists to repair heart valve. Last 3 days, she cannot even make it her bed from exhaustion. Oh, okay, sweetie. We'll do prayers for that. Mary, We need prayers for my husband. He'll be starting a new job soon. I am not in the best health and I depend on him. Yeah, Mary, he's going to be okay. Mike, prayers for my mother Teresa, who's 101 years old and suffering from sciatica. If that's the only pain she's suffering from, good for her. Patricia, please pray for me as I've been diagnosed with lung cancer. Pray for my recovery. Amen, Pat. Ruth, my wife Nina and Ruth watched both of you. We are victims of credit card fraud to the tune of $100,000. We desperately need most benevolent outcomes to help us have American Express remove the fraudulent charges from our accounts. Will you be willing to ask your readers and audience to help us out by sending most benevolent outcomes our way? Oh, thank you, you guys. That's so cool. So from Ruth, yeah, we'll do that. Most benevolent outcome. Lillian. On December 4th, I'll be having surgery for a nasal septum deviation. So that was yesterday. I asked for the surgery to be 100% successful. It's going to be successful, or it is successful, but it is painful. But you're going to be okay. Doris, pray for my good health and financial blessings and for my sister Yvette. Good health and financial blessings for my sister Scolina. Good health and financial blessings from my father's house to be fixed. I think she's put that in before. This is from Sandra. My niece has been in the hospital 3 times in 3 weeks. Can't breathe very well. Extremely tired. Please pray that they figure out what's going on. Linda, please pray that my sister Nancy recovers well from breast cancer surgery and will begin and complete the 3rd and final phase of her treatment. Erlene, I would like to request prayers for my upcoming colonoscopy at the end of November. There's a strong history of colon cancer. I would greatly appreciate being put in the prayer. I actually think you're going to be okay, Colleen. Kathy, need prayers for my son Alex's business to explode with tons of new clients. Amen. And financial security. Carol, we have a specialist appointment coming up this week for my husband, John, and I'm very concerned and would appreciate prayers for him. April, please pray for my brother-in-law, David, who's having surgery next Tuesday to remove 2 hernias. Please pray that the surgery is successful. And prayers for after surgery that his recovery goes well. I think he'll be okay, April. Felicia, I have a few people that can use some healing prayers. First, my brother, Zygmunt, who has a cyst on his testicle. Try physical therapy fist to avoid surgery. Second is my mother who has a broken wrist. Third is my sweet elderly neighbor found out she has tumors in her colon and is getting surgeries. Thank you to the prayer warriors. Amen. Barbara, I'm asking for prayers for my 91-year-old father-in-law in Florida who's been struggling with unanticipated health problems. He's been completely independent about a month ago when he went to the hospital with pneumonia. While there, he was diagnosed with bladder mass, which was successfully removed. He came home on a Foley and about a week after started complaining of dry eyes. He woke up unable to see. He's now in a short-term rehab facility in the Villages where they're helping him with his physical therapy and to stay rehydrated. This is the first time in so many years that he hasn't been in control of his life. It's confusing him and beating him down. So I'm asking for prayers, please, to help Harold regain strength, sense of positive progress in his eyesight so he can recover with his dignity. Amen, girlfriend. Robin, please pray for my sweet son who has ADHD and autism. He is struggling to find the right medicine combo. Mary, my younger son has withdrawn from the family and doesn't respond to phone calls or messages. He has become somewhat of a hermit and he has a rough time in life. I pray he will be able to experience a brighter future. Go to the angelic realms and give him the help he needs. Fran, I have 2 people to submit for miracles. One is named Tina Marie. She's in Pennsylvania. She's fighting cancer. Been fighting cancer over a year. Now it's starting to metastasize into her brain. And it started with breast cancer. She's still young. Of course, like you, this has changed her life. She used to be a truck driver. Through all of this, she's still working part-time in order to survive. Pennsylvania is not a very good state to live in to get medical care, not to mention what medical will pay for. She's also in kidney failure. Oh, Jesus. Person number 2, his name is Mike. He resides in Illinois. I befriend him quite by accident. I think the injured find me. Mike is in his young 40s. He has a bad back, which makes him fall quite a lot. A few weeks back, he was in an accident that made his back worse. He is a truck driver. As a few weeks back, he was in an accident. But most trucking companies, if you're in a wreck, they do not offer a workman's comp. The fire, they just don't offer nothing, do they? And it's very hard on your back to drive a truck. He has gone to the doctor, and of course, it's bed rest. I feel the need for surgery. He needs prayers. My heart goes out to many people as I hear their stories. Like you, I'm semi-retired. I cannot do full-time anymore, not just for my own health issues, but I cannot handle it. So, all right, girlfriend. Fran, thank you, honey. Cheryl, I wrote you last month, but can't remember if my request made it in. I have short-term memory issues. Pray for my friend David, who has prostate cancer and chose not to get treatment. I don't know how much longer he has. Please pray for my friend Jim, who also has prostate cancer. Did not have surgery last year. The cancer has returned, and it's in his lymph nodes. Please pray for my niece's husband, Brad, a 30-something redhead who also has been diagnosed with melanoma, skin cancer. He's having surgery after Thursday. They're afraid other places in his body might get missed. Please pray for me as well. I was in a bad accident years ago. Now I'm 65 and many painful ailments are happening, including arthritis, finger, hands, wrists, knees. And she also had a brain injury, which makes it hard to think clearly. So big prayers out to you, Cheryl. Kinda. Please pray for Georgia, my partner, for extreme success and recovery from his lung cancer. They're removing the lower half of his lung because of stage 2 lung cancer. His surgery is Monday morning, the 27th. They could not do chemo or immune therapy because of his Guillain-Barré a few years ago. Actually, I think he's going to be okay. Carlos, I'm requesting prayers from my personal problems. I had a heat stroke in 2020, which placed me in the hospital for a total of 30 days, had to learn to speak, walk, and write. Unfortunately, my right side is not 100%. I'm right-handed. It's been difficult to use my hand. I'm 67 years old and an Army veteran, still doing therapy. All right, my friend. Tracy, I hate to ask for prayer for myself as I don't want to burden anyone. That's not how God thinks, Tracy. There's room for everybody. I feel I need help. I need prayers for understanding, strength, and health, and to power stand in the gap in the midst of my own struggles. I pray for friends that understand I cannot always be the person that listens. Sometimes I need to be listened to. Amen, sweetheart. Karen, could you please add me to your prayer list for chronic Lyme disease with serious pituitary issues? Amen. Linda, please say a prayer for me that my organs fully heal. This is Zonda. Janice, please say a prayer to heal love, communication, and friendship between my children. Amen. Elizabeth, it says prayers, but nothing written. Toma, about a month ago, I was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, lower left eyelid. I've known that something was wrong with my eyelid for about 2 years now, and having a history of basal cell carcinoma, I was worried what was going on. And for almost a year now, I've been trying to facilitate healing by meditating, praying, receiving many body emotion code sessions, etc. I want to save my eye. I know remission is possible, and I believe in miracles. Please pray that I hear guidance from guides, angel source. Okay, so we'll do that for you, Toma. Prayers for that. Anna, I've been watching your show for many years and I hope you're doing well. I'm writing to ask for prayers for myself. My name is Ana Fumero. I'm having knee replacement surgery 11/27. I was injured at work due to COVID. The surgery was postponed. I have faith that I will walk again. Yes, you will. And since my dog has CHF, needs to be walked. Thank you. Okay, so Tony, requesting a prayer for my son Mark, who experienced bouts of debilitating neurological issues due to possibly being given 3 times the dose of medication required over a period of several years. Yes, Tony, we got big prayers for that. Miss Linda, may I request a prayer for Langdon Jackson, my close friend's husband, who is having surgery November 28th for healing and support from his family? Okay. Charla. Oh, she's asking a personal question. Well, this is for prayers. Edrug. I asked for prayers. My husband, Peter, has had a relapse of an aggressive lymphoma. He took a turn for the worse over Thanksgiving and can't start any treatments. He was placed in the MICU for oxygen. The oncologist said if he's not better in a day or two, they will put him on a ventilator. If he doesn't improve, they will then provide comfort care until he passes. The little bit he can converse, he states he's not going to die. Oh, good. And he's made that choice, girlfriend. Oh, that's it for the prayers. Yay! Well, we don't mean yay like we're happy you're done. We just want to get these prayers for Tony, prayers for Charlene's fiance, prayers for finances for sweetie darling Lulu. Oh, and did I tell you guys that my Lulu is okay? No bleeding from the colon. She's, oh gosh, I'm just so happy she's going to be okay. Okay, so I don't know who else had been talking. Mother of 3. We say prayers for this. Yeah, Lulu's okay. What it was is somebody, when they were grooming her, might have done a little cut or something right below her anus. And it got kind of like a bad rash that would rip open when she used the toilet. Well, she doesn't use the toilet. When she used the grass. And that was the blood that was coming out. It's not a lot of blood, but it just wasn't healing, because it's in a weird spot. So she's on antibiotics, and I put a salve on it, and I clean her real good every time I know she goes number 2. And we're keeping it nice and clean, so she should heal just fine. So don't forget to add to the prayers. Go to grindle9103@gmail.com. Okay. Oh, Craig wants a positive outcome for his windows being installed. And then tomorrow I'm having my ultrasound. The only households you can't eat for 6 hours. I'm like, wow. Oh, hell no. I'll be bringing in a chili cheeseburger and say, are you done yet? Oh, okay, you guys. So let's close this up. Thank you guys for waiting. It's in like 40 minutes. Okay, we're going to put a circle of light around all these beautiful, be sure to text us or not text us, write us and tell us how people turned out. Because a lot of you guys had your surgeries the end of November and I'm just now doing the prayers. So we'll put the circle of green for healing. Then we're going to do a gold around it for money problems and jobs. Then I'm going to do the magenta. Then I'm going to do the beautiful silvery, bright silvery. That's silvery pulsating energy I asked you guys to put out for when you need something, because it just encompasses it, just lay in it. And we ask for the most benevolent outcome and positive healing for all those needing this miracle. And don't forget my cousin Regina too. Her birthday was yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Anyway. All right. So get that ball up together. Here we go. Are you ready? Boom. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Most benevolent outcome for all. The healing comes from within. As much as sometimes I wish to God I had that ability to like just touch someone and heal them, I can't do it. It's up to them to do it. So and you know what? Don't be afraid. If you got something that sounds terrible, like I did with the cancer, I just said, whatever. If I need to go, I'll go. And I handed it over and boom, I healed immediately. Boom. So I love you guys so much. Tomorrow, actually, I'm having my ultrasound Thursday as my members 3 card. So I will talk to you again soon. Love you all. Cheers. Thank you, Lisa, Water Lily, Sherry, Voices from the Swamp, Ron. You guys really rock. Thank you so much. Love you all. Cheers.